In this tutorial, we will be uploading a file to GitHub account using Git Bash. In previous video, we saw how to create a GitHub account, so hope you have created one for yourself. Alright, now once you have GitHub account, you can first create a repository on it. For those who don't know what is repository is a place where you can store all your files and the versions of your project. Now when you click on create repository on GitHub, it simply means you are creating an online directory for your project where you can put all your necessary files, documents, images on it. Not only this, but other users can also collaborate on your project by making suggestions for the changes or adding some new files to the repository. So by clicking on the create repository button, you will be taken to a page where the owner's username will be displayed. Now let's name the repository. You can think of this as creating a folder name, as there is no significant difference between a repository and a folder. Folder can be used to store any type of file, but repository is used to store resources related to software development and version control. If you want, you can add description for this repository, like you can explain purpose of the repository to others if you are keeping it as a public. But it's just a trial, so let's keep it private. If you add a README file to your repository, you can give others more insight into your projects. This file provides useful information and context that helps people understand what your project is all about and how it can be used. Additionally, .gitignore file is actually helpful that allows you to specify the files or directories that Git should ignore when committing code changes. It helps to keep your repository clean and organized. If you want, you can include a license for your file, which means you are allowing others to use this file under certain conditions. But as of now, let's keep everything unchecked and select create repository. So now you will be directed to the main page. For the time being, we will take the file we created earlier and upload it to GitHub. In case if you have missed it, we have typed some content into this file in our previous video. Alright, let's close these tabs and open Git Bash. Let's just maximize the screen. Now just type cd followed by the name of the folder where your file is located that we need to upload. For example, if your file is in a folder called documents, you would type cd documents. Our file is present inside Abniks folder on desktop, so we will type cd space Abniks. Inside your folder, if you just type ls command, you will be able to see all the files which are present in it. So in our case, as you can see, there is only one file present in the folder. If you want to confirm this, you can manually visit the folder and see for yourself. Now let's initialize this file using git init. I have already initialized it, so it's prompting this message. Alright, at this point you need to copy the HTTPS link from your GitHub account. So let's copy it. And now just type git remote add origin and paste the copied link in front of it. This command is usually used when you have created a new local repository and you want to connect it to a remote repository. Okay, let's press enter to see if we have connected it or not. Don't worry if you see this error message, it's just because I have initially connected to the remote repository, so no need to panic. If you have faced the same problem, here is a quick solution for it. In this command, just remove the word add and type set-url. By this, you change the URL of an existing remote repository. To see your remotes along with the URL, you can just run git remote --v. This command displays the current settings for your git remotes. It is usually for confirming that you have correctly added a remote, and it also lists all your remote repository along with their URLs and the type of access granted for each. In short, it helps you to verify and manage your remote connections. You can even use verbose instead of v. One thing I just forgot to tell you that when you run git init command, .git folder will be created inside this folder. It's actually hidden, So to see it, you can click View option and select Show Hidden Files option. Then you will be able to see the .git folder. And inside this .git folder, there are other important folders which we will discuss later in this series. Now it's time to add this file to staging area. If you remember, we have seen this stuff in basic of Git video. So to add the file, type git add and paste the file name and just hit enter. One more thing to note, if you want to add all the files inside the folder, you can just type dot in front of git add. In our case, there is only one file in the folder, so we are specifying file name. Now finally, it's time to commit this file to your local repository by using git commit followed by the message that you like, and then press enter. You can see that the file is committed. Now it's time to push your files to remote repository, which is GitHub in our case. Type git push origin master. By this, your files will get pushed to remote repository. Let's press enter and see. Alright, we have encountered an error. Don't worry, you will not get to see this error. I am seeing this just because I have already pushed the same file. So there is a quick solution to this error. Just visit Control Panel. Then select Manage Windows Credentials. Down here you will see Generic Credential. Just select GitHub and then press Remove. Say yes. Now let's try to push the file again. So if you are pushing this file for the first time, it will ask you to sign in. Select Sign in with code. You will receive a code on your desktop. Just copy that code and then on your browser type this link, or else just visit the channel description and paste the confirmation code which you copied. Then select Continue and here select Authorize Git Credential Manager. Finally, after doing all this, your device will get connected to GitHub, and when you are performing all these steps, your file will be pushed onto GitHub. You can check it on Git Bash. So the file is successfully pushed to remote repository. You can visit GitHub dashboard and see the same file that you have on your local device. If you want, you can cross-check the content of it. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe this channel for more educational content. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.